will write something that is shit. Welcome everyone to my new video. This video is about you writers out there that may struggle with a writer's blockade right now. And I get that you're probably so frustrated, so I thought I'm gonna share with you 10 tips on how to overcome your writer's blockade. So if you're interested in that, just keep watching. First of all, address the problem, the issue. On that, I made actually another video, 5 reasons why you have a writer's blockade. So I will link that down below and maybe somewhere here. That gives you the 5 reasons why you might have a writer's blockade. So the first step you have to do is to address the issue, and so you can work on that. Let's jump on to point 2. Write something about a picture and a text. So, this one helped me a lot of times. Just take a picture from the internet or a quote or a poem or something like that and write something about it. My phone. So, in school, when we had literature class, I remember that I was having a bad writer's blockade, and then the teacher gave us a picture about a man and a fish, and they were sitting at the table, and the rest was just nothing in the background, and she said, write something about it. So I, at that time, thought, okay, I'm screwed, I can't even write anything, so how would I write something about a picture? But then I just thought, okay, I don't care, and wrote something. And it turned out to be one of my best texts I ever wrote. It actually got published in our yearbook in school, and yeah, that works for me a lot. So just take some inspiration and text a picture and write something about that, a story behind it or whatever comes to your mind. Third point, brainstorm all the ideas you might have right now. So many times it's because you can't write because you have so many things going around in your mind and you just can't give it a structure. So just take a blank sheet of paper and then write down anything and everything that comes to your mind. Color it, make it with different colors and mark some things and draw circles. Make it beautiful, make it fun to look at. So this might help you because some ideas, they made structure and you will look at it and you will be like, oh, I got something, I can write. Fourth tip is write about your life and your feelings. So you can't write, okay. So I don't know, if you do a diary, you already write something about your life. But if you don't, just write down about your day, about what you feel right now, things that confuse you, that you're scared about. Because this will first of all get you writing. And secondly, it's important because if you're having a writer's blockade because you're suppressing something or things like that, this will actually get you somewhere and will help you find out what the problem is. And it's always most difficult to first stop writing something at all, and then it will get more easy. Fifth point, you have to go out to a different place like a cafe or a beautiful place in nature. So go out to that place and then just write something that comes to your mind where you are. If, for example, you are in the forest, right, describe the nature around you, describe what you hear, what you feel, what you see. Or if you're in a cafe, maybe describe the people and the feeling you get in there. So this will give you, first of all, inspiration, because you have to change place sometimes. If you're all the time sitting at your desk and in the same room and you see nothing different, it's no wonder that you have no inspiration. And secondly, it will get you again writing, which is the first step to overcoming the writer's blockade. Sixth point is Write stories you imagine about random people. So again, for that, maybe you only have to look out your window and you see people walking, and maybe you have to go to a train station or a cafe or outside of a big company. And then just look around and look at the people and just think, where are they going to? Where do they come from? What are they thinking right now? What might go on in their life? This businessman, I think he's a workaholic and he just lost his wife and family, or whatever comes to your mind. So I do that all the time. I always imagine things about the people around me, and this really helps you. This gives you inspiration, it makes your creativity flow, and you will start writing. And sometimes, when you make up a story about just someone random you see on the streets, this will actually give you the input of a whole novel. 7. Continue or finish a story. So, for example, take one of your favorite books and just write what happens after. Or if you didn't like the end, rewrite the end. Or take a short story and write something more about it. Because you're having a writer's blockade, but maybe this will help you get to write again, because you don't have to think about so much. You don't have to think about characters, about story, the place, the setting, whatever, because it's already there and you already know it really good by heart. If it's your favorite book or something, you're already so deep in the story that it might be easy for you to just write something with that, and that might help you to get into the flow of things. 8th point. Sometimes best is to just take at least 1 or 2 weeks and just don't write. Don't think about writing, don't try writing, don't read about writing, just don't write. Stop it. Do something entirely different. Go out with your friends, go to a bar, go to a club, go playing golf, go out with your dog. Do things that are fun, that you enjoy doing, and that have nothing to do with writing, because this will get your mind off things, and sometimes that's all we need. Sometimes our mind needs a break, needs to breathe again, and that's how we find new creativity, maybe. Point 9. Try to describe a feeling in the scenes. So this is actually a little bit difficult, but take a feeling like sadness or angry or loneliness and describe that feeling in a scene. Maybe you write a scene about a man that sits alone at a train station and watches trains come and go, and this is how you describe your feeling of sadness. Or you write a poem about how different colors intertwine together and how they explode, and that's your feeling of being angry. And this will connect many different things in your brain, because you just try to connect a feeling with different other levels that are normally separated, and this will give you a new input on creativity. And then, last but not least, it's really good to daydream. You will, first of all, of course, it will help your creativity flow, and then the things you're thinking about are actually some things you wish for, or you desire, or you fear, and this might help you writing again too. Those were my 10 points on how to overcome a writer's blockade. I think they all have some things in common. One thing they have in common is they start getting you writing at least something, because this is always the hardest part, to start writing again, because sometimes we can't even bring one word to paper. The second thing they all have in common is that they get your mind playing, they get your subconsciousness activated again and make you process some things maybe, and make some blockades go away that are being made of fear or anger or sadness. And the third thing they have in common is that they might all give you inspiration, and this is what we need for writing. So I really hope you liked the video and that it might help you overcome your writer's blockade, because I know it sucks having it, but I'm sure you will be able to write again. You just have to find out what's going wrong. Be sure to watch the other video because it will help you to find out why you can't write. And yeah, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, be sure and subscribe to it, and please just leave a comment down below if maybe you have some more tips on how to overcome a writer's blockade, or if you want to share some of your own experience. I'm really curious about what all of you have to say, and I have nothing more to say. I just wish you all an amazing day. Just be happy and be safe. Bye!